Today on the channel, we're going to talk about a purchase. The purchase of the droids. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for our daily Star Wars unboxing. And today, we're unboxing the purchase of the Droids 3-pack. But remember, for all your modern day Star Wars needs, make sure you hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. But today, we're going all the way back to the old Power of the Force days, where there was a new Star Wars toy literally released every single day. Not too far off from how it seems these days, but back then, they were shoveling stuff out at such a pace, it was tough to keep up. And the amount of repaints and re-releases of your Lukes, your C-3POs, R2-D2s, Darth Vaders, Chewbacca's, Han Solos, it goes on for days. How many do you need? That's kind of what I ask myself right now. It's like, then they get you, though. They get you with a pack like this. I don't need another C-3PO. I don't need another Luke Skywalker. But you know what? I do need Uncle Owen. What do? This is your only chance to get Uncle Owen. It's smart by Hasbro Kenner to do it this way, but it makes your customers a little angry, and it may turn off some people to collecting. It's a fine line doing that, making all these repaints and re-releases and then putting one new character in there, and it gets people like me all fired up. But you guys tell me your thoughts on that. Does that drive you absolutely insane? I think we understand why they do it from a business perspective, but if you turn off your customers and nobody buys them, well, Hasbro Kenner, you're definitely not winning if that ends up happening. But who's to say with these? But this is the purchase of the Droids 3-pack. And we're going to do it like we normally do it. We're going to take a look at the packaging, then we're going to unbox it, and we're going to go from there. There's the old packaging. I like these. These were a little bit ahead of their time. I think we talked about that before. You got that cool cardboard background. You got a little plastic base, 3 figures. Sets the scene. It would be cool if we could get a lot more of these put together to like make a bigger scene. Obviously, this line is long and gone and done, but I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do. I haven't figured out. I know I did the Mynock Hunt unboxing a while back. I thought that one was pretty cool. It had some faults, and I'm sure this one will be part of the same. Tons and tons of twist ties in here. I can see that right off the bat. That's going to be fun to unbox. You got the Star Wars Power of the Force logo. You got Darth Vader's head over here. You got the purchase of the droids. Uncle Owen Lars, C-3PO, and Luke Skywalker. And on the top, you got a little bit of a window. Let some light in there. You got that on the side, nothing fancy. Same thing over here, nothing fancy. There's the old bottom. Kind of a glamour shot going on there on the bottom. And then, of course, you got the back. The big glamour shot, a little blurb we'll read, promoting some other stuff. You got the UPC. You got some warnings, all that fun stuff we're used to. Let's see what it says on the back of the box here. Let's see what story is to be told. Purchase of the droids. Under attack by an Imperial Star Destroyer, Protocol droid C-3PO and his partner R2-D2 safely escaped a battered Rebel capital ship and landed on the desert planet of Tatooine. Soon after, the droids were abducted by scavenging Jawas and sold to Owen Lars for use on his desert moisture farm. Luke Skywalker, nephew of Owen and a Tatooine youth, remained unaware that his uncle's purchase of C-3PO and R2-D2 was to help launch one of the most pivotal destinies the galaxy had ever known. His own. Man, that's deep. But imagine, what would have happened if C-3PO and R2 would have never come across old Luke Skywalker? Story would have been a whole lot different, but, you know, it's make-believe, so I guess it kind of fits. But, you know, everything happens for a reason, fate. There is some truth to that from time to time, I always say. But very interesting, a pivotal scene, the old purchase of the droids. And, you know, what would have happened if that one R2 unit wouldn't have broke down and then he got R2? I mean, there's so many what-ifs. It'd be cool if they did like a what-if series on Star Wars. Kind of like the old school Marvel. I used to love the Marvel Comics What If. I think there's going to actually be a Disney Plus show. I don't know if it's a cartoon or live action. I don't know. But I loved What If. Do a What If Star Wars. What if they would have bought other droids? What would have happened? You know, maybe, who knows? Nothing fun in there, so we're going to say see you later right now. Oh my gosh, 3-6. We've got so much unpacking to do. I'm going to unpack it, and we'll be right back in a second. All right, the purchase of the droids has been unboxed, and I am regretting the purchase of the droids, as this is absolute hot garbage. Hot garbage. Very disappointing pack. I got this thing put together, but C-3PO literally crumbled right out of the packaging. His leg, his arm, his other arm, all the glue gave off. This isn't one of those fun C-3POs that's easily broken apart. This is just straight up hottest of garbage. Just very unfortunate. Not that I needed another C-3PO, but if I'm buying this, I don't want this falling apart on me. Obviously, the glue gave way over all these years, but absolute hot pieces of garbage. See you later, see you later, see you later, and see you later. Get out of here. I don't ever want to see you again. I don't need those C-3POs. I'm obviously probably not even going to use this diorama. As you can see, it does fit in the base there like so. 3PO would be right in the mix, but he's broken and won't fit, so he won't be there. Uncle Owen is the reason I bought this. I'm trying to convince myself that this wasn't total hot garbage because I needed the Uncle Owen figure. And for, $9 that this cost me at a toy store. Toy show, actually, is where I bought this. For $9, I can't be too mad. I guess it's just basically I'm buying this. I didn't even need the Luke. So I'm just glad Uncle Owen didn't fall apart, or else you'd be seeing me throwing this whole thing across the room anyways. But man, the twist ties, the amount of twist ties in this thing is just ridiculous. It's like 12 twist ties, then tape on top of it. I mean, these figures, they were protected more than our modern day figures are. It just seems absolutely crazy to me after all these years, how much they protected stuff and how much extra cost went into these figures compared to now, just with twist ties and tape alone. Things change. Obviously, the way things go and everything goes to production, everything's different, but part of the problem with that C-3PO was the twist ties around his waist and his legs, I think, were so tight that created the stretching of the plastic, and just over the 20 years or whatever, it just finally gave way. That's part of it, because it just literally crumpled. Once I undid that twist tie, he just fell apart. It felt like C-3PO needed to be in the backpack of Chewbacca is what it felt like. But, it's a little diorama set. Like I said, a little bit ahead of its time. I think these are really cool. I would love to have these maybe blown up a little bit bigger for scenes in my background. And I will definitely be doing some things like this once I get my collection going and displayed for Star Wars. I just got to figure it out. I got to put the old pen to the paper, all that kind of stuff. But Uncle Owen is the treasure out of here. This is his Power of the Force. I don't know if he's been released since. Has there been another Uncle Owen figure? There has to have been. There has to have been somewhere along the line, but I don't think I have one at least. And we all know this Luke is iconic. We talked about this a while back on the show. I would say this is Luke's most iconic look. It's not my favorite Luke look. I like the black of the Return of the Jedi, all black outfit. That's how I like to think of Luke Skywalker. But I think if you ask the average Joe out there, hey, describe Luke Skywalker, they're probably going to describe this Luke. You can correct me if I'm wrong. You guys tell me in the comments what your thoughts are. But I guess I'm glad to have Uncle Owen. We'll put it as a positive spin on the purchase of the droids. Like I said, we'll call this video the regretful purchase of the droids is what this is. Hot garbage alert. If it wasn't for Uncle Owen, I would be totally mad. I'd be throwing this across the room, like I said. But you guys tell me, did you pick this up back in the day? Tell me a memorable story about a figure breaking and disintegrating in your hands right after you open it. We've all been there. We've been through it a few times on the channel on some of these old school unboxings. Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We got Star Wars unboxings every single day, plus a whole lot more. So for Uncle Owen, C-3PO, Luke Skywalker, the purchase of the droids is complete. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.